Honorable Vice Chancellor, in charge Professor K. Taranikaarasu, esteemed Director Culture, Professor Clement, respected Registrar, Professor Rajneesh Bhutani, Finance Officer, Dr. Lasar Sir, Librarian Vijay Kumar, professors, faculty members from the department, officers, staffs and student friends, good morning to all. I am welcoming you all on behalf of Pondicherry University for the observance of 67th death anniversary of Bharat Ratna B.R. Ambedkar. This particular day is celebrated all over India as Mahaparinirvan Divas in Hindi. It means that even freedom after death, after passing away of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he is fighting for the cause of downtrodden, neglected women and laborers. That is why this particular day is celebrated not only all over India, it's celebrated all over the world. Thanks to the Government of India for observing this particular day. You all know about it, the greatness of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He is the first Law Minister of Independence India. Not only that, he is a social reformer, educationist. So much of reforms he has done, especially in the area of law. Particularly, name a few of them are, especially the working hours which we are enjoying these days, the 8 hours. He is the one who initiated for that. Even so many rights which are enjoyed by the women, especially on the maternity leave, especially the women who worked on, especially in mines and other sectors, their interests are protected because of the law initiated by our social reformer, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Above all, he is the one who created, he is the architect of our Indian Constitution. Such a great soul for which we are paying the tribute today. On behalf of university, once again, I welcome you all for this occasion. Now I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor in charge, Professor K. Taranikaarasu sir, to share a few words about Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and his thoughts. Sir, please.
Yeah, respected Dean Culture and Culture Relations, Professor Clement, and our Registrar, Professor Bhutani, and all the statutory officers, deans, faculty members, staff, students. Good morning, everyone. Friends, we have assembled here to commemorate 67th death anniversary of our great soul, Dr. Bharat Ratna, Dr. Bhimarao Ambedkar. So when we take the years some soul lived in this society, we generally think that when we take the Ambedkar case, he lived roughly 65 years. But there is a age of the famous also. So his famous is still there, and I personally feel that he has not been understood fully so far. His ideology, his teachings will prevail. So as long as wherever the discrimination doesn't exist, as long as inequality exists, definitely his teachings will be there. And when we see his life, there are many his life itself is a great lesson for us. When we take Gandhiji, he went to South Africa. His public life started there when he faced the discrimination. But once he completed all these studies, he started his public life there. In South Africa only he started. But when we take Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, even in school days, his fight started. He was not given enough respect in the class itself. There he started thinking about the people who are facing the issues, people who are downtrodden. So generally, if we face any discrimination, we go back our home and run our life. We don't fight for the whatever the cause, whatever the justice. But he was not that type of person. He fight for his own cause and also fights for generally we also fight for our own cause also. And we keep quiet. But in his case, he fight for his own cause and nothing stopped him. Whatever the 65 years he stayed here, he just take whatever the performance, whatever the productivity, if you take 65 years of his living, it's enormous. He contributed wherever he goes, he has that footprint. And so his life itself is a lesson for us. So from childhood onwards, he was fighting for the equality, fighting for the respect. And the interesting thing is, he never crossed the limit also. Wherever the discrimination is there, he never crossed the limit. And he also said the same thing to the people who are following them. So, educate, agitate, and organize. That is his main principle. So, he also tell the people, we have to first educate ourselves. Not just reading, educate ourselves. What is the correct thing in this country, whether it is a religion, whether it is a caste, or whether it is the social inequality. Educate ourselves so that we can fight for the right cause. If we don't have a correct education, we cannot fight for the right cause. We can be with the wrong hands, and we can do the wrong things also in the name of his followers. So that is the reason he is still, I said, is very young, his principles wise, ideology wise, still not much of his ideology is not put it in the forefront. So on this occasion, let us take his ideology and the teachings to wherever there is a discrimination, wherever there is a inequality, or wherever there is a gender bias, will take his principle, take forward. That is the best what we can do for the great soul. Thank you, Ananda.
To pay tribute to Bharat Ratna B.R. Ambedkar, we can observe 2 minutes of silence. I request you all to observe 2 minutes silence. Thank you all. My sincere thanks to university authorities, including the Vice Chancellor in charge, Registrar and other office bearers for all the support rendered in conducting this event today. Thank you so much all the staff members, faculty colleagues, students for joining today. Thank you so much.